Hello, hello, my spooky crafters. Hello. Alright, guys, you are on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts, and I have a 2-in-1 video, pretty much. I am announcing the rules to the Halfway to Halloween challenge today, and I'm going to show you what I did for my #Creepy13 project. So, stay tuned. Alright, before we get into it, whoop, I bumped the camera. It is Sunday the 13th, which is Creepy 13, everyone. Alright, so this is where I announce and show you the rules of the challenge for Halfway to Halloween. You're asking, well, that's on the 30th, right? Why are you posting it now? Well, let me tell you why. I am letting everyone know ahead of time because I know there's a lot of us that work busy with doctor's appointments, you name it, taking care of pets or kids, or you're disabled like me and you work really slow and you need a head start. I am fine with you guys, making what you need to make within these 2 weeks before the challenge and then just post them on the days that they're intended for. I'm fine with that. I really appreciate when someone is hosting a challenge and they let you know at least a week before so I can prepare. That is a huge help. So, I'm going to do the same. So, today's the 13th. You have about 2.5 weeks to prepare. So I hope that's enough time. Because your first video should be posted on the 30th, and this is going to be a 7-day challenge. So we got, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it's going to land. So 8-day challenge. It's an 8-day challenge. Okay. Alright, so let's get to it. Oh, can't forget to put my bookmark back. Isn't that bookmark beautiful? Huh? I love it. Okay. Alright, this is my rules. Alright, so it is going to be called Tony's Halfway to Halloween Embellishments Challenge, right? There is going to be a hashtag. Yes, it does look like a long hashtag. I could have shortened it down, but I'm going to be honorary and not do it. So it's going to be hashtag Tony's Halfway to Halloween 2025. So when you post your videos, use the hashtag and tag me, because every time you post a video, I will mark or if you post a video for all 8 days, your name will go into a drawing to win some of my handmade embellishments that I do for this challenge. Okay? So here we go. And the giveaway is going to be for US only, because I am on a very tight income and shipping is outrageous. Okay? But if you just want to play along and have fun, it is open to everyone, guys. Everyone. Okay? Just have fun. If you live outside the US and you just want to participate to have fun because you love Halloween and you love to celebrate Halfway to Halloween, let me know, and I will at least give your channel a shout out. I'll come over and support you, leave comments, and da-da-da. Alright, you have to be at least 18 or older, please. You must be a visible subscriber for the giveaway, okay? And for the giveaway, you have to live in the US, okay? To be entered. So to be entered into my prize giveaway, you have to be 18 or older, be a subscriber, you live in the US, okay? I'll be giving away a set of my own embellishments. Alright, this will be a 8-day challenge. It's a little bit of a doozy, too, so that's why I'm giving you 2.5 weeks to prepare. Okay. I gotta make sure I stay in frame here. I will have a copy of this piece of paper with all the information on it posted in my community section as well. Okay. It will run from April 30th to May 7th, okay, which is 8 days. Every day for 8 days you must make 3 handmade embellishments. Okay. They can be all the same if you want, like all 3 for every day can be the same, or they can all be different. It's up to you. Okay. And what do I consider as an embellishment? Pretty much anything. If you make something and can use it on another project, that's an embellishment to me, okay? So you can, use your imagination. Okay, here's the challenge though. Handmade embellishments, okay. So, and your embellishments have to what? Your embellishments have to have at least 6 elements. Now don't freak out, everyone. I will give you some examples I have off to the side here. You're like 6 different elements on your embellishments. So you do have to do a little bit of layers, right? Did I mention a little bit? But trust me, guys, it's not as hard as you think. Okay. What do I consider as elements? Pretty much anything. I give just a few examples here. Paper, lace, fabric, stickers, gems, tulle, washi tape, thread, glitter, wax, stickles, paints, some other stuff. And see, I put and more. I just listed just a few different things, but like I said, anything can be considered as an element. So think outside the box. If you didn't like what I listed, think outside the box, okay? Anything, pretty much. I probably should have put that too. Anything can be considered as an element on your handmade embellishments. Okay, so I hope I described all that clearly. So let's go over this one more time. This challenge is an 8-day challenge from the April 30th to May 7th. Every day for 8 days you have to make 3 handmade embellishments each day. You have to post the video, so you got to use the hashtag and tag me so I can mark you down that you did it. Okay. And then each handmade embellishment has to have 6 elements. Okay? And it's a lot easier than it sounds, guys. Let me give you some examples. Now, I have some examples off to the side here, just a couple. They are not Halloween related, so, but they are kind of gothic, and I have been making embellishments off the side lately because I have some plans in the near future to make a fairy junk journal and a gothic junk journal. Okay, and so I kind of think of what I'm going to need for those journals, so I have some examples off to the side here. One is, I have my most favorite thing I love to make is altered paper clips, so I have this. Okay. Now, let's break this down here. 6 elements. I will count the paper clip and the paper base that I used. So that's 2 elements right there. Paperclip and paper. 3. The 3 element is the little tiny gems. Okay. 4 is the flower. 5 is the main image. 6 is the thread that I used right here. Okay. And I went beyond. This glittered ribbon right here is 7. And then this right here is 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let me give you a close-up here. See? It's not very big. It's not very dimension. See here, let's turn it sideways here. Okay. But there's at least 6 elements in there. You have to get at least 6. You can go beyond. Okay, so there's one example of different elements I've used. Okay, here's another one. This one is for a future fairy journal. Okay. There's a little. All right. Before I tell you, can you see all the elements? Can you see them all? Alright, so let's start on the base. So my base is paper, so that's 1. Here's gems, 2. Here's several layers of thread back, or not thread, but ribbon back here, so that's 3. Here's a sticker, that's 4. Here's my main image, that's 5. Here's some thread, that's 6. And beads, 7. And this is sequence, 8. Okay? So let's go back over that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let's see if I can get this to sit on my hand correctly. There we go. Let's see, there's not too much dimension to it. Now, I can put this in a junk journal, I can put this on a card, put this on a bag, a box, and put a gift in it, right? Kind of, when the glue dried, it kind of curved a little, so I'm just flattening it out. But that's just an example of elements. Now, I do not want, I know people are at all kinds of different crafty levels, okay? I just want you to do your best. No one's going to judge you here, okay? No judgment, guys. No, not. So I just want you to do your best and have fun. Think outside the box, okay? Maybe think about some future projects that you're going to need some embellishments for. It just has to be Halloween related because this is halfway to Halloween. The examples I'm showing you today aren't Halloween, it's just what I had on hand to kind of show you that I could fit 6 elements on one thing. Okay. Here's my last one. This one is a tag. See? There's my tag. Okay. So I'm going to give you a second. Can you see all the elements? This one's kind of overloaded a little. But I had some stuff from Misty here on YouTube. Mystical Misty one here on YouTube. I had some stuff from her from a swap from last year that I wanted to use. Okay. So we've got some seam binding here and thread, so that can be counted as 2. Here's some tulle behind this here, that's 3. Some words, I can count that as 4. Some glitter paper, because there's glitter on it, I can count that as 5. Here's my main image, 6. Here's some more thread. I already counted the thread though. Probably like, this is a flat back something, and then some more sequins. So that's probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I already went beyond 8. And then there's some sprays on the back paper. That's 9. I mean, really squeeze those layers on. Look how beautiful that is. She had this piece on a bag topper, and I just cut the end of the bag topper off and just glued that down as my hanging element. And then this is a fabric snippet strip that I used. So there's all kinds of elements on there. And that's just a tag that I did. So, yeah. Just make sure that your handmade embellishments are spooky, creepy cute, Halloween themed, because it is a halfway to Halloween challenge. Alright, if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't be afraid to ask. Leave a comment down below so everyone else can know, you know. And I will have this posted in the community section as well. Okay. Alright, now that I am done with this, let me show you what I made for my hashtag creepy. Okay. Here's my hashtag creepy13 project. Like I said, I've been thinking about future projects ahead, so I needed something that was a pocket, so I made a pocket. Okay. I can't remember who sent me this bow, but it already had the silver star on it, and so I just added a ghosty to it. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then recently I just got some ribbons from Silver Moon. I had this napkin that I Mod Podged onto a pocket with eat, drink, and be spooky. Scary. Eat, drink, and be scary. And it's got like drinks with eyeballs in it and skulls, and there's spiders and spider webs. I think that's scary. And then you flip it over, and I have this skull, a really creepy, scary skull that like just jumps out at you. Can you see? It's kind of shimmery, so let me see if I can turn the flash off here. There we go. Alright, I'll put that back on now. There we go. So I distressed the edges, and in my pocket I have, because it's eat, drink, and be scary, this is going to be my my list of potions and drinks. So I have this ephemera piece here with a skull in it. It says, "Do you dare? Do you dare try what I made?" And oh my goodness, what are you doing in there? I told you to stay out of my stuff. Sorry guys, these corn candies, the one word mentioned of Halloween, the one little mention of Halloween, and they get into all kinds of stuff. Now, you behave and stay out of my potions. Hear me? Alright, we're going to ignore him for now, guys. They're running everywhere right now because I keep mentioning Halloween. But this is going to be where I list my herbs and my potions and how I made them up. Yeah. And that's going to go into a creepy journal later on this year. Isn't that cool? Now these are weekly time cards, I think, that I had. Yeah, you better behave yourself. And where did you get that hat? Are you stealing my hats? Naughty. I think I made that hat for the raccoon book. Did you take it out of my raccoon book? Oh, you better behave, guys. Tell you what, guys, they're begging me to host the ATC challenge in October. Should I let them host? Maybe they'll calm down and behave themselves. But yeah, stuff. And I Mod Podged some napkin on the outside on this one too. But it says weekly time record. The word record I put underneath there, but it's there. Silver Moon gave me a bunch of these. So isn't that cool? So that's my hashtag Creepy13 project for this week. For this month. Alrighty, so there's my 2-in-1 video. Alright guys, I hope everyone jumps in and has fun. Get out that Halloween stuff and play, 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 you wicked crafters. Alright, have a beautiful, magical, and spooky day.